I decided to have a child 8 years into diagnosis. I know some people would say I'm crazy, but as a woman, you get to a stage in your life where you think, but you are not complete. So I decided that before I turned 30, I needed to have a child. Now, having a child in the light of an HIV positive status, that was controversial. What are people going to say? I want to have a child. I am living with HIV. I always preach protection, protection, protection. But then again, being the bold Ntuthu that I am, I said, what the hell? I don't care what everybody thinks, because the fact that I'm diagnosed as HIV positive, it doesn't mean I forfeit my right, my reproductive right. So I made an appointment with a gynecologist. The main concern was the CD4 count. I had to go and have my CD4 count checked, because the lower your CD4 count, the more chances of your child being infected with HIV. Because you need to understand one thing when it comes to living with HIV. There are two elements that are at war within your body. There is the viral load, and there is also the CD4 count. When your CD4 count is low, it means that the HIV is duplicating in a way within your body. So with a high viral load and a low CD4 count, the chances of your baby being infected are high. After the CD4 count thing was cleared, I had a peace of mind saying that, okay, even if there is a possibility of reinfection when it comes to me having sex with my partner without protection, but then this was going to be a once-off thing. It's not something that is going to happen on a daily basis. So I took comfort in that. My pregnancy was induced because my baby was too big. I gave birth to my daughter. She was given a combination of AZT and nevirapine syrup on the spot, and then she was put on AZT for the following 6 weeks before she went for the PCR test. Even when you go for a PCR, where they actually need to check if your baby is infected or not, that is a nerve-wracking experience. I took my daughter at 6 weeks. I promise you, I took a month to 2 months to actually go and collect my results for the baby. The lay counselor at the hospital, at the clinic, she actually had to take me by hand to actually go to that room and access the results of my baby's PCR, because I was not sure how I was going to live with myself if my daughter was to be diagnosed as HIV positive, because I would be so guilty. My daughter never wanted to be born. Do I think about leaving my daughter behind at the time of my death? With antiretroviral therapy, you're getting a second chance in life. So with me on ARVs, I do not see a reason why I would leave my daughter behind. Of course, everybody is going to die. I take mine once a day, and I have a very, very strict treatment supporter in my daughter, because she knows that when my alarm goes off, it is time for me to take my medication. If I die any day, it will be from anything else, but not from HIV. So I'm planning on sticking around as long as possible, because I need to see my daughter graduating from university. HIV infection is not a death sentence, not in this day and age. Of course, maybe it could have come across as that before the era of HIV medication and your support groups and everything. But with so much information and the fact that you get a second chance in life through the antiretroviral therapy, it is not a death sentence. You can rise above HIV. Look at me. I am a living example of that. You can live a long and fulfilling and normal life regardless of your HIV status.